Yo, people, what we saying? It's your boy Moozy13 back with another one. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. You already know what it is. And this is the Sunderland versus Arsenal preview for the match day 11 in the Premier League. So now, Sunderland's going to be a tough game. Sunderland are currently sitting fourth in the Premier League. They've had an amazing start to the season. For looking at their record, they've played 10 games. They've won 5 games. They've drawn 3 and they've lost 2. Scored 12 goals, conceded 8, and sitting on 18 points, which is amazing. They're ahead of teams of the likes of Bournemouth, who have had a good start, Tottenham, Chelsea, United, and they currently sit in the top 4, which is amazing. They made a lot of signings this summer, signing former Arsenal player Granit Xhaka, who has been immense for them, been one of the key players as to why they've been playing so well this season. And they also got a famous 2-1 win at Stamford Bridge, scoring a last-minute goal. So they've been amazing to start the season. Arsenal, we already know what Arsenal have been doing. First in the Premier League, sitting on 25 points. We've won 8 games. We've drawn 1 and lost 1 in the 10 games we've played. Scored 18 goals, conceded only 3. Arsenal have conceded only 3 goals in the Premier League this season. 1 from open play, 2 were from set pieces, and 1 was that Szoboszlai free kick where, let's be real, no keeper is saving that. And when you look, what makes it even more impressive is when you look at all competitions, the Premier League is the only competition that Arsenal have been playing this season that we've still conceded. We have not conceded in the Champions League yet. Played 4 games, conceded 0 goals. We have not conceded in the Carabao Cup. Played 2 games, conceded 0 goals. So it's impressive. And it's not just a thing where you look at Arsenal where it's just like the first team defenders as what's carrying them. The depth as well is very immense. When we've not played the likes of Gabriel, Saliba, Timber, Calafiori, what happens? Miles Lewis-Skelly comes in, Hincapié, Mosquera, Ben White, and they do the job as well. They get the job done. So it's just amazing to see what Arteta has built. If you're looking at the defense in general, the unit is actually insane. Midfield has been very sensational. Zubimendi has adapted well to life in the Premier League so far. Rice, candidate for Player of the Year so far. He's been immense. He's really going to his own. I felt like he had maybe a slower start to the season and something just ticked and he just went up a level. So he's been amazing. Arsenal obviously coming onto this game off an impressive 3-0 win in the Champions League against Slavia Prague during the week. 2 goals from Mikel Merino, who filled in the strike for the injured Victor Gyökeres, and also a goal from Bukayo Saka, which opened the scoring as well from the penalty spot. So it's going to be a tough game. Let's get into the preview. It's going to be a tough game. Sunderland are a very good team, like I've stated. They have a lot of good players. Isidore has been a good striker for them. Xhaka has been running things in the midfield. Their defense has been very solid. If you look at the likes of Gertruda, and I believe maybe Ballard as well might be there. Correct me if I'm wrong. But they're a very good team. Arsenal are going to have their work cut out for them. It's going to be a tough game. But Arsenal approach every single game like, it's a tough game. They respect their opponents, but not to the point where they just, let them run over them. Arsenal are a very physical team now. And this is a game where in previous years, Arsenal will probably look at this game and be like, oof. Even though it is a tricky game this year, they'd be like, ooh, this is going to be a really tough game because whenever team just decides to be physical with us, we did not know how to live with it. But now Arsenal, probably the most physical team in the Premier League. Everyone's always scared of our set pieces. But when we have set pieces, the fans are singing set piece again, ole, ole. I'm singing it too. It's been absolutely crazy to see that set pieces are like penalties for us. You have the likes of Gabriel, who's a beast at them. But when you look at even the delivery from the likes of Saka and Declan Rice, they're amazing at it. It takes a whole team to do it. So it's been crazy to see. You look at Arsenal, like a very tall physical team, have a lot of strong profiles in that team. They're ready for the fight. If you're on a fight with Arsenal, they're ready for that. If you're on a play with Arsenal, like, let's play footy, we're ready for that. So we have different styles of play, different variety in our approach. And I feel like that's going to be very vital for a game like Sunderland. The good thing for Arsenal this game is Sunderland are a team, while, yeah, they're physical, they like to play. So they're not going to be a team that just sits back and tries to counter. They're going to try and play against Arsenal. Them being at home was probably going to influence that more. They're going to probably want to appease their fans, take the game to Arsenal. And Arsenal can take advantage of those opportunities when Sunderland come at us. We nick the ball off them, quick counter-attack in behind. You have the likes of Saka, Trossard that can really cause damage. So in terms of our starting lineup, if we're just looking at what the starting lineup could be for this game, I'm going to put the starting lineup in the video as well. But in goal, I'm going to go with David Raya. Goes without saying. Best keeper in the league for me this season. Defense is going to be Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber. I don't even need to say much about them, and that unit is insane. Main reason why we conceded only 3 goals. In the midfield, Rice and Zubimendi. Zubimendi obviously was suspended for the Champions League game midweek. Good rest for him. He's going to come back into the lineup, expectedly so. Rice as well next to him, who had an amazing game midweek and also last weekend against Burnley as well. I expect him to keep a spot in the lineup. If we're looking at the attack, I expect Trossard to be on the left, Eze to be in the 10. He was rested for the Champions League game, although he came on the second half. He's going to be in the 10. I felt like Maneri had his opportunity in the week. He didn't necessarily impress with it. He did some nice things, but didn't really do enough to take Eze's shirt in that spot. And Trossard's been doing amazing on the left wing this season. So Trossard's going to be on the left. Eze's going to be in the 10. Saka's going to be on the right. Had a decent game against Slavia Prague. Wasn't the best in Burnley, but I expect him to bounce back against Sunderland, especially with the space they're probably going to give him. He's going to have enough joy in this game to really exploit their defense and do a lot of good things. So Saka on the right, hoping he can get a goal or assist. And up top is going to be Mika Marino. We know Victor Gyökeres is out. We know Havertz is out. Jesus is out, although apparently I saw something where he's back in training now, but probably still going to take him at least maybe a month of training with the team before he's back in the lineup or back in the squad. So with all that being said, that's going to be the predicted lineup. I expect that team to be good enough to go away to Sunderland, the Stadium of Light, and do the job and get the win. If I was to give a score prediction, I would go for a 2-1 Arsenal win. Yes, I think the clean sheet record is going to come to an end. It's been amazing, but Sunderland are a very good team, so I'm going to pay them respect that way. But I am going to predict a 2-1 win for Arsenal, which is going to put us 28 points at the top of the table. And then we just kick back, sit back, relax, and just watch the Man City-Liverpool game and just hope that they both draw that game. So, yeah, that is my predicted lineup. That is what I expect to see Arsenal go with as well. And, yeah, I'm buzzing for this game. Saturday, I believe 12:30 over here Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 UK kickoff. So we're going to be seated. We're going to watch that and just hope Arsenal get the win. But, yeah, it's going to be an interesting game for sure, and I'm definitely going to be tuning in. I'm going to see you guys in the post-match reaction after that game, after Arsenal hopefully get that win. It's been your boy Muzi13. Let Arsenal just keep on rolling, man. Let's get this win, go into the international break. Hopefully no injuries, and then, we kick off the long stretch, because this is going to be the last international break up until March, so allows Arsenal to put a lot of momentum for the season. So, yeah, it's been your boy Muzi13. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your predicted lineup is as well. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.